Did you know that horses' ears actually act like antennas, and you can tell whether they're paying attention to you based on the direction they're pointed? So horses will actually swivel their ears back and forth based on what they're listening to and the direction that it's coming from. When your horse's ears are turned backwards, they're listening to you, they're listening for the cues you're giving them, and they're listening for what you're wanting from them. However, if you're riding around and you find that your horse is being a bit difficult, more than likely their ears are going to be pointed straight ahead. This usually indicates they're more focused on whatever's ahead of them rather than paying attention to whatever it is that you're telling them. The best way to tell, right now you can see Rudnick's ears while they're forward. He's listening to the vehicles driving by. But when he's got them kind of flicking back and forth, he's listening to me and the sounds coming from around us. But when you're riding, you want to see more of their ears turned back to you than not, because that means that even though they might hear something off in the distance that kind of catches their attention, they are overall listening to you. As you can see, Rudnick's flicking one ear kind of back and forth, so he's kind of listening to what I have to say, but he's also listening to the noise going on around us. But you can see when he has both ears turned back, he's actively listening to me. He's waiting for his next instruction and waiting for me to tell him what he needs to do. And those are what you want to see. Those are the best ears you could possibly have when you're riding. I know some people seem to think that when a horse has his ears back, it means they're mad, they're not happy. However, you have to look at how they have them back. Are they turned back or are they pinned flat against their head? If they're pinned flat against their head, obviously your horse is peed off about something. But if they're kind of just flicking back and forth, turning back towards you, it means they're listening. And it doesn't even necessarily mean they're listening to what you're saying. It just means that they're listening to the cues that they're getting from you. They're listening to the instructions and what it is you're wanting them to do. We're just gonna ask him for a trot. And he's got his ears back, so he's listening for his next instruction. Trot. And he's listening. There we go. Now you can see he's getting a bit distracted here, which is why we can't really keep a steady pace. He's constantly looking up towards the road, the traffic. He is flicking his ears back every once in a while to show he's trying to pay attention, but if he's anything like his mom, a little ADHD isn't gonna hurt anyone. He's got one ear back, he's listening to me. Oh, now he's distracted. But once you kind of see how it works, it's actually really interesting because you can really tell when your horse is paying attention to you versus when they're not. And so one of the biggest things that I've learned is never ask much from them while they're not listening, because those are your times that you're more likely to kind of get maybe bucked off, might start kind of swinging their head a bit, getting a little bit more mad at you. So he's getting distracted with the other horses over there, but he does keep flicking his ears back, which means he's trying to pay attention to me. He really is. He's just getting distracted very easily. But I always thought that was a really cool thing, and it really helps you a lot when you're riding or training or working with your horse, because it really helps you to see kind of where their attention is lying. Right, Rudnick? Good boy. Good boy. See, those right there, those are beautiful ears. Those are ears that are listening 110% to what I have to say. Boy. Good boy, Chris.